It's time now for a look latest in local news. In the news, early voting begins today as we head to primary date, which is Tuesday, May 21st. Early voting begins today and runs for 3 weeks up until May 17th. The time Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. There are 2 Saturdays of early voting, Saturday, May 4th and Saturday, May the 11th. Saturday times are from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Early voting taking place at the new county election building. It's located at 306 East Pine Street. The building is located right next to the tax commissioner's office where everyone in Wayne County goes to purchase your auto tag and to pay your taxes. You'll enter the door on the front side of the building. All that taking place today and running for 3 weeks. Several races here in Wayne County. 3 candidates running for the office of sheriff, including the incumbent Chuck Mosley, also candidates Toby Cameron and Donnie Ray. All 3 men are on the Republican ballot, so keep that in mind when you head to vote on the primary date. Again, this is a primary race, and all 3 candidates are on the Republican ballot. So if you ask for a Democratic ballot during this 3-week primary period, you'll not be able to vote in the sheriff's race as they're not on the Democratic primary ballot. There's one race locally that will go to November. That's the county commissioner's race in District 5 between Randy Franks and Princess Dial. Randy Franks is on the Republican ticket during the primary, Princess Dial on the Democratic ballot. Once again, those candidates will win their primary in May, and they'll square off in November. Also contested is the race for district attorney. This race also will be decided in May. Both candidates are on the Republican ballot. So again, if you ask for a Democratic ballot this primary season, you'll not be voting in the district attorney's race either. Incumbent Keith Higgins is being challenged by former Assistant DA John B. Johnson. Again, both candidates are on the Republican primary ticket. School board race is nonpartisan. The only contested race is that between incumbent Tina Mosley and candidate Tommy Witherspoon. Candidates Todd Wise and Kerry Yarber are uncontested candidates and will win the primary in May. The contested race for coroner also to be decided May 17th as both incumbent Jay Fulton and Reese Shefka on the Republican ballot. Once again, early voting gets underway this morning from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. If there's a runoff in the sheriff's race, the date of the runoff is set for June 18th. Once again, the 2 Saturdays of early voting are Saturday, May 4th and Saturday, May the 11th. The time of Saturday voting is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Wayne County Superior Court in session this week as jury selection gets underway this morning at Courtroom C in the case State of Georgia versus former Jesup police officer Stephen Wright, who was arrested and charged 4 years ago in the year 2020. Lost his job, has been on bond waiting trial. Last week they had a continuance hearing as the state told Judge Guy that they simply couldn't locate a key witness in the case, but the witness was located by the Wayne County Sheriff's Department, and the case begins this morning with jury selection. Over 300 summons were mailed out to prospective jurors who will decide the outcome of the case. Rights defended by attorney Adrian Browning. This is a 10-count indictment, including violation of oath of office, influencing witness, kidnapping, improper sexual conduct by an employee, aggravated sexual battery. Jury selection again underway this morning. WIFO FM will follow the court proceedings, have reports this week on our local newscast. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Wayne County Board of Education is set to meet on Tuesday at 6 p.m. at the Tech Center for their monthly board meeting. On the agenda is public participation under resolutions and recognitions. Good as gold recognition. They'll recognize employees of the Maintenance and Transportation Department, items of business, capital outlay projects, bus safety information, several board policies on the agenda, a financial report, and executive session. Again, all this taking place tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the Tech Center. This coming Thursday is National Day of Prayer, and Wayne County community is invited to a special ceremony scheduled for 12 noon at the Wayne County Courthouse on Thursday. Dale Baines will give the opening prayer, and prayers will be offered for the following groups. Nick Ellis will give a prayer for government, Brooks Haddock for the military, Tim Horn for business, Keith Laracy for first responders, Pete Boyd for churches, Tom Maddox for the media, Scott Hatton for families, Devin Mixon for education. Once again, the program is scheduled for 12 noon this Thursday as Wayne County celebrates National Day of Prayer. Once again, everyone's invited to attend. Again, it's set for 12 noon in downtown at the Wayne County Courthouse. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes to news, a couple of big events taking place this weekend. This coming Friday night, the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce having their Night on the Island. It features the Second Chance Band. It's a fundraising event for the Chamber of Commerce. And the date is Friday, May 3rd, 6 p.m. at the Pine Forest Country Club. Tickets are on sale at the Chamber of Commerce office. They're $50 for members, $75 for non-members. Once again, if you need more information, call the Chamber at 912-427-2028. And this coming Saturday, the Wayne County Board of Tourism having their annual Jesup Porch Fest, again backed by popular demand. Plans are being finalized for the Board of Tourism's second annual Jesup Porch Fest, Saturday, May 4th from 1 to 5 p.m. It's set for the historic Old Town Jesup District. This year's event has had great response from artists and will include the streets of Brunswick, Cherry, Plum, Wayne, and Bay Streets. Will spread out to include Elm and Hickory Streets. This year's musical offerings feature both local and out-of-town talent for participants to enjoy. Visitors to the event are encouraged to travel by car to the Elm and Hickory sites, then come back to the central event area for the rest of the afternoon. Golf carts and bicycles are also welcome. Also, chairs are encouraged to maximize the enjoyment of the entertainment. There are 16 host homes and churches with 17 performances planned. A map with times, places, and designated parking area will be available for visitors, and an information tent hosted by Interstate Credit Union will be set up on the corner of Brunswick and Plum Streets. Additionally, information may be found on the Tourism Board's Facebook page. The Tourism Board's Planning Committee invites everyone to enjoy this Saturday's Jesup Porch Fest. Once again, the time, 1 to 5 p.m. in Old Town Jesup. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morganson, have a great day.